Hi, Scorpio. It's Jeffrey. It's red color. You miss me? This is the reading for the week of May 23rd through the 30th. Last week in May, I'm offering one-on-one readings for $30 through the end of the month. I also have a collection of astrology t-shirts and stickers, and please go check them out. You could also follow me on Instagram, by the way. I don't really do tarot too much on Instagram, a little bit. Mostly it's my artwork. So if you're interested in a pretty feed, okay. Let's see what's going on for us. As some of you know, I'm a Scorpio too, so this is my reading for the week as well. I don't really read cards for myself. I just keep on pulling cards until I get the one I want, and then I'm like, oh, it's going to be great. So that doesn't really work. Okay, here we go. Okay, 6, 7, 10. That swords, cups. Funny little reading. Okay, it's a funny reading. Funny, funny. What's this illusion you have? What's the illusion? I think it's actually an illusion about money. I think it's an illusion about money and security. What does money mean? What does security mean? What does family mean? I think there's some sort of weirdness going on there. Um, you know what I think it is? Okay. I think it's sort of a change of heart and going in a new direction in terms of what it means to be abundant, what it means to be wealthy, what it means to be full. Sometimes we get into our heads, um, well, I have to make this much money in order to be wealthy, or I have to have, I don't know, this many things in order to feel secure. I have to have this many friends. I have to have this kind of job. I have to, something like that. And I think you're going to be able to see it in a different light and go to a different place. A place of more tranquility, a place of less mental turbulence. Um, Maybe it's also about the revelation of an illusion, thinking, well, because it's very, okay. So, people like to put the energy or the idea of abundance in like, well, $1 million is abundance. Abundance is really about um, health, um, love, experiences, a clear mind. um, a full life. You can have $1 million and not have a full life, right? Or you can have $10,000, well, $100 and have a full life. So sometimes I think a lot of us humans, put these, um, we put ourselves in a box of, if I don't have a country house, I'm not abundant. If I don't own my own house, I'm not abundant. If I don't have a job that offers me this and that, if I compare myself to this one and that one, look, just because somebody on the outside, it looks like they're living a good life, you don't know if the whole thing's on credit. You don't know if, the money just, came to them without them working for it. You don't know any of those things. We all put on a little show. And it's like, well, it looks this way, but we don't really know what's going on. You never know what's going on in somebody else's kitchen, right? So I feel like there's this different understanding, like a new understanding, a new way of thinking about, because this is, I have a lot of interpretations for this card, but at the end of the day, it's intellect, right? And they're moving. So they're going from one way of thinking into another way of thinking. And this old way of thinking is rather turbulent. And they're going into this, it's like leaving the rapids and going into this beautiful, calm bay, without, things that could eat you. Oh, no. I got into this bay and now I'm surrounded by piranhas and sharks and barracudas. No, it's just going to be pretty little fishies, okay? Because this is really the card of wealth, and this is the card of like well, it's really about wealth, but it's also about security and health. And um, I'm burning incense, and the ashes are all over the place now. Okay. And I think you're going to be able to understand your own illusions about what it is to be abundant, what it is to be wealthy. Because wealth is, it's physical wealth, it's money and property and prestige and all that. But it's also, am I healthy? Do I have a lot of love in my life? Can I, am I able to just pick up the phone? I'm old fashioned, I talk on the phone. And, are there 3 or 4 people that I can call and say, will you listen to me? I need help. Yeah. You want to come over for lunch? Can I come over for lunch? That's also wealth. That's also wealth. What talents and what assets do I have that I take with me wherever I go, whether I do or don't have money, whether there's money in my pocket or there's no money in my pocket, whether there's money in the bank or there's no money in the bank, So maybe it's about really getting that and understanding that and owning that. That will take you to a place of tranquility, because we sit in this society of well, I have to have my apartment in Architectural Digest, or oh, I have to have a luxury car that I own outright, or if I don't own property, therefore I'm not really part of the, all that insanity. You have your health, you have people you can call, you have food to eat, maybe more than enough food to eat, maybe more than enough people to call. Maybe you're so healthy that you can help somebody else become healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. So go deep, Scorpio, and look at things from different perspectives. That's my take. That's my take. Now, that being said, when I win the lottery this week, then, you know, I'm going to move to my own private island. Maybe you'll be on the private island next to me and we can wave to each other. Blessings.